Hi, I'm Matthew Bauer, and I'm here to teach you chain rule. The only formula you need to know to do chain rule is this one right here. F prime of x equals the derivative of the outside, and you keep the inside the same. Then you multiply the whole thing by the derivative of the inside. That's simple. Now, chain rule is used to make deriving big functions easier. For example, 3x plus 1 all squared. Now that may be simple, but you can do it a whole lot faster if you use chain rule. And I will get to that here in a minute. As well as sine of 5x. Now, you know the derivative of just sine of x, but how would you find sine of 5x? That's where chain rule comes in. Now on to some examples. The first example I'm going to show you is y equals 3x plus 1 all squared. Now this may look simple, and you may be able to multiply this out and then derive it. But chain rule is actually going to speed this up, and I'm going to show you both ways, multiplying it out and doing chain rule. So first we're going to multiply it out. So you're going to multiply it out and get 9x squared plus 6x plus 1. And then you're going to derive it. So now it's going to be y prime equals 18x plus 6. Okay? That's multiplying it out. Now let's do some chain rule. Alright, so the first thing you're going to do for chain rule is take the derivative of the outside. So that's going to be 2, keep the inside the same, so it's 3x plus 1, all times the derivative of the inside, which is just going to be 3. Now, what you're going to do is multiply this out. So 2 times 3, so this will be 6x plus 2 times 3. And then 3 times 6, so this will be 18 plus 6, 18x, excuse me. 18x plus 6, that's y prime. Now on to my second example. This example here is going to be dealing with trigonomic functions, which I can almost guarantee are going to be your least favorite thing to do when it comes to deriving or anything like that. But chain rule makes it pretty easy. So the way you're going to do this is you're going to do the same as you would any other problem. So it's going to be y prime equals, then you're going to take the derivative of the outside. So that'll be cosine, and keep the inside the same. Alright, and then you're going to take the derivative of the inside, which is just 5x, so it'll be 5. So your final answer is going to be y prime equals 5 cosine of 5x, and you can put a box around that. Here's some extra practice for you. Do these two problems. Pause the video so you can write the problem down and solve them yourself. Check back a little bit later in the video and you'll see the answers to these problems. And here are the answers to the two practice problems that I've given you. Hopefully you've got them right, and if you did, great job. If not, check back at your work. Maybe you did a sign error, or maybe you multiplied something out wrong. But it's most likely going to be something simple. Hopefully you've got a grasp on doing chain rule. Hopefully you've even mastered it. But practice makes perfect. So go in a textbook or go online and look up problems that you can chain rule. Basically any problem you can do it. It's just a matter of how much time you want to spend looking. Thank you again for your time. Hopefully you did learn something.